just moments away. The Cougars will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Moves it quickly over to Perlini. Oh, what a save! Scores! And this place is rocking and rolling now!
Well, I'm not sure what the coach said in the pregame speech, James, but it certainly worked. They came out ready to play. Well, he certainly looks frustrated after letting that goal in, James. It's almost like a fielder in baseball. If you touch it, you should be able to stop it, and he gets a big chunk of that one. Unfortunately, it goes in the netting.
Charlotte's off to a blazing start here as they strike quickly.
James, that goal came so quickly. I wasn't even expecting that. It just looked like their opponent was stunned, not ready for the urgency and the style of which they're playing.
Moves it to Mayo. And he hangs on to the puck. Knocks the puck loose. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Makes the save! Again, the denial by the goaltender.
He does a great job being set to position here. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to make that second save, James. But it's pure athleticism that gets the job done.
And a great save! Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. Picks up the puck in his own end. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
When you're down a goal, you can't generate any offense if you're shorthanded. They're going to have to be opportunistic, find a way to kill it off, and then reset the momentum.
First chance of the night here on the man advantage.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setup.
An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. And that's one way to help kill off this penalty as they get the puck out, Cheryl.
Well, when you're on the PK unit, you have to be able to anticipate. They do just that. They're able to retrieve the puck and fire it down the ice. Makes no mistake on the clear, James. Hard and heavy on the stick.
Takes the pass. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. They gain the zone from the left side. And they get the extra attacker out as the goaltender gets to the bench. Whistle blows, stopping the play.
Well, when you're looking for a goal, being shorthanded is not ideal. You're also killing valuable time where you can be pressing when you're PKing.
And with that call, it's a 5-on-3 man advantage, but for not a lot of time.
A short 5-on-3 here, James, that you know that they're going to crash the net. They've got to get it on their stick, off their stick, and they've got to crowd the front.
And that one's denied. On the heels of their blades trying to get it out. And they get the puck out of the zone, and they'll go off for a line change.
This is exactly what you want. You spend some time in your own zone, you get the change. Now you got fresh legs to be able to attack, apply pressure on their opponent.
Slides it across. He grabs the puck here at the point. Slides it diagonally to Rao. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Mayo. Quick pass to Rao. Big time save by Grosenick.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out. Ernie's body language says it all. He is frustrated, and anytime you're on a team, you want to contribute, especially when you know what you can do. You're a confident player, but all of a sudden, the stick gets a little bit tighter. Habits are a great thing. Numbers are not.
The score! And that's back-to-back goals!
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels and getting two in a row. Back-to-back, here they come. This is a prime-time example of why you work on face-offs so often in practice, because when you start with possession, you get scoring chances. And when you get scoring chances, this is exactly what happens. You put it in.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Charlotte's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Takes a shot. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. to the sweet spot. And he opts to wait for more support. Quick feed to Quenneville. Dumps the puck in. Scrum along the wall. Here's a short pass to Elson. Gets a hold of the puck behind the net. Moves it quickly over to Gambardella. The Cougars look to start the transition game. Moves it to Kukan. Kansas City's got the puck along the wall. Here's a chance in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Quick pass to Samorukov. Gaining momentum up along the side. Dumped in and they'll go off. Quick feed to Lehtera. Oh, and he lays a thunderous hit there. Luff's got the puck. Oh, what a save by Tompkins.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Fires it. Oh, what a stop. Kansas City's got the puck. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Fires it on net. Curtis, they score! Johnny on the spot. He tucks in the rebound.
Oh, he burns the goaltender on that one. Picks up the rebound and buries it home. Goalie looks frustrated now. James knows that you got to redirect that puck to a safe spot.
The Spirit have picked themselves up off the canvas and jumped back into this one.
Well, James, it wasn't pretty to start the game, but they found a way to claw their way back in, and they've got themselves within one.
Charlotte's got the puck here in the open ice. Still keeps a hold of it. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Receives the pass. Here's a short pass to McGrath. Back to the point it goes. Oh, what a save in front. Knocked away. Slides it up to Smith. The Cougars play it along the wing. Here's a shot. Big time stop.
Peterson's pass was so difficult, James. I mean, he stumbles, so he's off balance, and he's still able to corral the puck and get it off with precision to the shooter. That leads to a great scoring chance.
Past the halfway mark of this period, Kansas City still down a goal here, but they have really picked up the tempo these last few minutes. And they win the draw here in their own end. Slides the puck across to Fossier. Great reach with the poke check by Ciccone. Charlotte's got it in their own zone. From behind the net now, he scoops up the puck. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Moves it to the middle, and that's stopped. Picked up along the wall by Mayo. Puck grab by Ernie. From what? Oh, get out of the play! Wow!
That's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive. Oh, we're going to have to check that one out again. It was just spectacular, James. When you're out competing your opponent, you're dialed in. You're so athletic, you make those kind of saves.
The Cougars lead it here late in this first period. Kansas City's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff.
Grosenick's last save is one that's going to be remembered for a while, James. It's going to be on the highlight reel. It's on one of mine now. I mean, he stole one there. It was all but in, and that desperation and compete level, it makes the save.
Handles the pass. Moves it quickly over to Belzile. Takes the cross-ice pass. Nice poke check. Cutting to the slot. Wide of the net. He missed.
Oh, man, that is so frustrating. He gets the look that he wants. He gets to the right spot on the ice, and then he just misses.
Grabs it in his own end. Moves it to Rao. Oh, what a stop as he used to just power to swat it away.
I know I stepped on your toes there, James, but had to react to that massive hit.
Unloads one. Turns him away. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Kukan. Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. The Cougars take it across the blue line. Puck knocked loose after that hit. Keeps possession. Quick pass to Criscuolo. Oh, tremendous save on the play!
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James, and the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop.
That's it for period number 1. Second period action coming up in moments here on EA Sports. Closing seconds of the first intermission, Savalski, pounder, and here comes period number 2. Clean sheet of ice beckons, and here we go with period number 2. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Kansas City's start was lackluster, James, and their coaches will not be impressed. I mean, they didn't manage the puck at the blue lines. They turned it over a lot. They're going to have to find a way to have quick, close support and try and create some kind of momentum heading into the second. Lehtera has been lighting the lamp with this point streak, playing so confident. He knows where he is on the ice, and it just seems that every time it makes its way towards the net, the puck's going in.
Charlotte's got it in the offensive zone. Kansas City's looking to break out of their own end. Slides it over to Bjork. Here's a shot, and not much on that one. Tompkins covers it up and will get a whistle.
Well, I like this play, James. Sometimes as a tender, when you haven't been busy, you can get mentally lulled, but he is able to hold on to this one. Good play.
Lots of time left in this period. The Cougars lead it 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. Goligoski's got it in the defensive end. Kansas City sliding the puck behind the net. Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
Charlotte's got the lead on the scoreboard. A big reason of that has been the amount of pucks that they've been putting on net. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Big time stop there. Charlotte's in transition. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. That one misses and will play on.
Well, you spend so much time trying to create scoring chances, and when you do, you gotta find the back of the net. At the very least, hit it, James.
Off target. Quick feed to Belzile. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Works it across to Samarukov. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. And now he angles it across to Lehtera. Quick shot! Oh, a clutch save!
Tompkins wins this one-on-one battle, and that's exactly what it is. You got to challenge, you got to compete, and he makes the save.
Let's score! And we're all tied up!
Now we are, James, and you can certainly feel them coming, couldn't you? I mean, the energy was starting to shift, and they get rewarded with that goal. You never want to see yourself on that screen in the video room on a goal, James. There's been a defensive error, and then you get caught covering up, and everyone gets caught out of position. As a result, it's in the back of your net.
Kansas City's really changed the complexion of this game. Look at this. We're all evened up here in period number 2, Cheryl.
Yeah, and to do it at the beginning of the second is key. You really want to dictate pace and send a direct message to your opponent, and they do that with that goal.
Charlotte's got control of the puck. Across the line from center. Feeds it over. Dishes it off. And cut that one out of the net. Kansas City's got it in their own zone. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Here's a chance. Oh, he saved it. What a stop.
Well, that's desperation at its finest, to be able to get to that puck and sending a clear message to his team that he's behind him. He's going to be the foundation tonight.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. We got a tie game. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Across the line along the left wall. Poked away in the defensive end. Charlotte's got control of it now from their own end. Shot! Oh, read it perfectly. What a save! Looks to get the puck over to McGrath. And loses possession after a solid hit. Stretches one out to Suess. With possession along the wall. Suess explores his options in the corner. Can't get a hold of that pass. Renouf's got the puck in his own zone. Charlotte's on the attack. What a hit on the play! Oh, my!
Yeah, you clearly knew what he was doing here. He got all of them, tags them, knowing full well that he's going to disengage that puck.
Love it. Shuts him down.
The shots come from the middle of the ice, and he has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn up another gear, and they have done that here. Charlotte's got the puck in their own end. Can't keep a hold of it. Passes on over to Quenneville. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Moves into the slot. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Samorukov. Charlotte's moving it into the offensive end. Shot! Oh, an unbelievable stop by Grosenick. Big save by the goaltender once again.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Grosenick's been dialed in right from puck drop, James. I mean, he's made the key save that he's need to make, and it's all about for a tender, managing the momentum swings of the game, and the timeliness of the saves have really given his team an opportunity.
Here's a short pass to Perlini. And he takes the dish. Denied by the goaltender. And he shuts the door again.
Oh, man, he's so dialed in, makes consecutive saves there, and keeps his team in it.
Kansas City's got the puck in the defensive end. The Cougars have it in the offensive zone. Scores! There is the go-ahead goal!
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important. I really like the effort on this goal, James. He gets the initial shot off, but then he continues towards the net, gets in behind the defenders who can't catch up to the rebound, and he puts it in.
The Cougars have persevered. They've weathered the storm, and look at this. They now lead here late in the second.
And this should give them a real jolt here, James, and they'll head into the intermission with the lead, and this is really important that they feed off of that energy, and they come out in the third flying.
Moves it quickly over to Ciccone, and now he passes up to Perlini. Moves the puck. Gets in the lane with the body. That's blocked. Rouse got control of the puck in the corner. And that one's turned away. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Charlotte's been the better team tonight, and they lead as a result late in the second. Smart play to take the score. Rips it off the pipe and in. Wow.
He almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in.
Charlotte's got to be feeling good about their game here as we head towards the intermission. Already up by 2 now, late in period number 2.
Well, let's face it, it's been a hard-fought battle, but that last goal, I mean, it puts them in a great spot heading into the intermission. You got to find a way to elevate off of it and keep the foot on the gas.
Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Moves it to Ciccone. Charlotte's looking to break out. Slides the puck over. Takes it across the blue line. And he slides it quickly to Perlini. Picked up along the boards by Goligoski. Quick pass to Kukan. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Takes a shot, and he can't find the net.
And I like everything about this play until the finish, James. It's all about creating. That's exactly what happens. And then the puck is looking a little fine as it makes its way towards the net, and it misses.
And that's off target.
We can certainly be disappointed with his finishing touch there, James, but a lot of good work put into the fight for position to get to that area in the first place.
And that's intercepted by Samorukov.
Charlotte's been working hard away from the puck, and they're using their awareness to take away angles and seams, and this is something they're doing with their stick positioning. Coach talked about it pregame, how important it was going to be.
40 minutes down, still another 20 to go here in this one. Join us for period number 3 next. Who's ready for some more hockey? Welcome back to EA Sports Savalski Pounder. And here we go with period number 3 moments away. And with that, the third period is now underway. Play blown dead. Let's get the call.
You can play aggressive, but you got to walk the edge. This is an undisciplined penalty, and it's going to be a 2-minute minor.
Kansas City sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice, the setup, the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter and look to attack.
And they get the puck out of harm's way. And somehow he hangs on. Charlotte's got the puck along the boards. Angles it over to Kiro. Kansas City's got the puck. Slides it over with pace to Luff. The Cougars gain control of the puck. They score! Well, how about that? A good defense translates into an even better offense.
It's amazing how a PK can deflate or inflate, and that's an inflator. When you get a shorthanded goal, you know that you switch the momentum.
Charlotte's performance tonight still showing no signs of let-up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
And that's stolen by Marodi. Oh, this is wide. Power play expires, and they got to be left shaking their heads as they fail to convert and serve up a shorthanded goal.
Well, that's a tough one for the power play team here, James, giving up a shorty on that one. What matters now is what you do next. Reset, refocus, and attempt to get back in this one.
Shakes off the coverage. Passes it over. Fantastic save.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
Shot, and there's a great save by Grosenick. Hammers it on net. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Charlotte's on total cruise control early in this third period. Kansas City's got a hold of the puck. The Cougars going to work on offense. And a great save. Gaining momentum along the wing. What a steal in his own end. Sends a pass over. And he was ready for that save. And he loses control of the puck. The Spirit have taken possession of their own end. Grabs the puck. Moving into the attacking zone. Putting the hard hat on here. What a hit. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. Gets the puck over to Luff. Quick feed to Peters. Puts it on net. Too much traffic in the lane. The Spirit have gained control of the puck along the wall. We got a penalty coming up here. Whistle stops the play. Samarukov's going to serve 2 for holding on this play. Another chance here on the man advantage.
An opportunity on the power play here. You got to forget about that shorty. Otherwise, you're going to be scared to handle that puck at the top.
Kansas City's got a hold of it against the wall. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Charlotte's penalty killers get a hold of it. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
Well, the refs have seen enough in this one now, and they're going to get offsetting penalties or coincidentals.
Kansas City's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
Power plays, more time on the ice, the ability to get that puck moving. These players know exactly what they're doing. They work on it in practice. Spoke to some of them earlier today at the pregame, and they talked about the execution and the precision in particular with their puck movement.
Deep inside the defensive end, still trying to clear. One last gas to make something happen on this power play. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. And as both teams are now back at even strength, the power play goes over on the opportunity.
Well, that power play really wasn't effective at all, James. The coach won't be happy. A lot of possession time, but it correlated to nothing. You have to create some motion and be quick to be able to open up seams and lanes to the net.
And now it's to Ernie. Back at the point, they set it up. And he maintains possession of the puck here. Made the stop on that play. Scores! And that's 4 in a row, and they are rolling tonight.
Well, the whole bench is rolling. Why? Because they're all getting goals and apples. At the stats tonight, you can feel the energy as they're all standing up. They've gotten 4 in a row.
Been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
Here's a chance to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Charlotte's played arguably their most complete game of the season based on how they have delivered shots on net and lead here big time in the third. Sends it over to Belzile. And that's a great read to pick off the pass. Charlotte's got the puck. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Shot comes up with the stop. Here's a short pass to McGrath. Feeds it over to Suess. Takes a shot. And that's blocked in traffic. Up along the wing. Now a quick pass to Rao. Slides the puck across to Suess. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Moves it quickly over to Gallant. Oh, what a save in front. Charlotte's got a hold of the puck. Big play inside the defensive zone. And he's bowled over to the ice and loses the puck. And that's poked away by Mayo. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. Pass across to Mayo. Kansas City's got the puck at center. Great pressure with the stick. Big pass feed. Kansas City's got a hold of the puck now. Quick pass across to Angle. With some open space here in the neutral zone. Puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to do it over from center. The Spirit have the puck in the defensive zone. And he sends it across to Fossier. The Cougars have it against the wall. Puck scooped up by Kiro. The Cougars played along the boards. Kansas City's got the puck inside the defensive zone. And a smart heads-up play with the bank. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Charlotte's got control of it now from their own end. And he takes the feed. Great pass from off the right side. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Moves it to Scandella. And he feeds it down to Gambardella. And he takes the pass. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Charlotte's put in one of their most complete efforts that we have seen in quite some time. Up big time late in this third. And less than a minute to go finally in this one. Oh, they telegraphed the pass and he picks it off.
Charlotte's been stifling their opponent all game long. Just they're right up in their face. They're turning over pucks. They're finding ways to interrupt the play. And wow, they're going forward quick and in a hurry. And they're just dominating the scoreboard.
The Cougars haven't stopped putting pucks on net, and they need it here late in the third. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Right through center and into the offensive zone. He got all of that one. Picked up along the wall by Smith. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. And that pass is intercepted. Charlotte's got the puck along the wall. Sends the pass over with authority. Final seconds of this one, and the home fans certainly appreciate that they got their money's worth tonight. Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. Charlotte's got the win off that draw. Working the puck deep inside their own end. And he can't hang on after that hit. There's the horn, and that's the hockey game. And I guess it's fair to say the heater has come to an end, Cheryl, because somebody clearly turned off the heat based on this performance.
Yeah, James, when you've been on a heater and you're considered one of the best teams, guess what? You get everyone's A game. And a lot of effort with that. They're physically engaging against you. They're trying to close their space, and I don't think they're prepared for it tonight.
Well, that puts a bow on the night here this evening from all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. See ya.